Thank you for tuning in to Ask a Sex Therapist. I know we've had a long break. That's because I'm working on a couple of different things, a few speaking engagements that I have coming up related to sex and sexuality. And also, I know in one of the last few videos, I talked about how I'd be doing a monthly radio spot, but the radio station folded. So that was a little sad, but I know that there's much more in store. So, one of the reasons why I haven't posted any videos is because I need your questions. Please send me some questions to askasextherapist@gmail.com. But I do have one. I think that it may have been sparked with all of the hubbub surrounding the Mimi Faust sex tape. And so, anyway, the question reads, I want to make a sex tape with my partner. This is something we've talked about for a while, and I think it would be fun. However, the only cameras we have are on our cell phones. Do you have any tips to help keep this private? Yes, I do. So, one tip I have is that since it is on your cell phone, you could possibly first put your phone on airplane mode so that you don't accidentally upload it just when you're finished. A lot of people may have a feature on their phone where it will automatically back up to Google so that it would be in your Google archives. And then if you have some type of sharing mechanism, it may automatically share to Facebook or Twitter or whatever. So that's one option, to put your phone in airplane mode where you don't have connectivity to any networks. That is one way that you could keep it private. Another would be just to watch it while it's still in airplane mode and immediately delete it. That way you know that there won't be any copies of it floating around. It won't be connected to the internet or anything like that. Another option that you can do is if you don't want to delete it immediately, then still keeping it in airplane mode, you could put it on a different or an outside storing device, whether you put it onto your computer or on an outside hard drive or external hard drive, I'm sorry. Any of those different places where you can store electronic files. That way you know that it won't be necessarily immediately available to the internet, and it won't be still on your phone. If you do decide to go forward with making a tape with your partner, it's important that both of you all are in agreement with this, that it's not one-sided, that you all have talked about the fact that this is something that you want to do, and that both parties are on board for doing it, and then also both parties are on board with how you what you plan to do with it afterward, whether it's to immediately dispose of it or to put it on some type of external saving device. So I hope that answers your question. And if you have any other questions, please send them to askasextherapist@gmail.com. Thanks and have a great night.